We're going to be looking at temperatures warming up, Carolyn. We're thinning the marine layer, but at least it's not going to be as hot as some of the areas to the east of us. So let me show you that really quickly here because it is related to our overall forecast. Look at some of these temperatures for the midsection of the country to the east coast. We're looking at a lot of mid to upper 90s and up and down the east coast. We're looking at temperatures above 100 degrees, 105 for D.C., 100 for New York City, 101 in Charlotte. These temperatures are not factoring in the humidity, so it's going to feel like in a lot of these cities, temperatures of 100 to 110 degrees plus, and it's going to get even hotter potentially as we get into Friday and Saturday. Now, this is all because we have high pressure that's sitting over the eastern half of the country. For the western half of the country, we've had this trough of low pressure that has helped to keep things on the cool side of average, but it looks like things are finally starting to change. Going through the next couple of days, the jet stream is going to start to lift up to the north a bit. High pressure is going to start building west, and that's going to put the pressure on the marine layer. So expect that by the time we get into the weekend, we've lost the marine layer from a lot of our inland spots, and we may lose it from the basin as well. And then as we get into the start of next week, this high pressure very slowly gets a little bit closer, and that will allow temperatures to keep warming up, but it's not going to be a warming trend that just kind of shoots up. It's going to be a warming trend that's going to be 1 or 2 degrees each day for a couple of days heading well into next week. So here's what we're looking at marine layer wise. For tomorrow, it's starting to look a little more disorganized. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. We might still have some low clouds and fog around parts of Santa Clarita, but we'll likely see most of the low cloud cover confined to some of the San Fernando Valley, the San Gabriel Valley, but for the IE, it is very broken up, and that's a sign the marine layer has started to thin. It should clear out a little bit better than we've had over the past couple of days, where it's taken some time. And then it looks like by the time we get into the afternoon, we've got sunny skies. But I want you to see what the low cloud deck looks like for Friday. As we go through the overnight hours and head into early Friday, this is the best that we're going to get. It's going to be low clouds just for the basin in Orange County, maybe a patch or two of fog into the San Fernando Valley's eastern extent, as well as parts of the San Gabriel Valley, but that's it. And by the time we get into Saturday, the marine layer might be even thinner than that. So here's what we're looking at temperature-wise for tomorrow. Expect to be warmer, especially inland. We're looking at the mid-80s now across the IE, back into the 80s across a lot of the LA County valleys, mid-70s for downtown LA. That is still slightly below normal for this time of year, but that'll change. Basin forecast on top, coastal forecast on the bottom. As we thin the marine layer out, we'll get more fog for parts of the basin and the coastal areas getting into Friday. 4th of July, we're back to low 80s. That's actually around average. Then we'll sort of see temperatures level out for a few days, but as high pressure gets closer next week, expect temperatures to continue warming up back to the mid-80s by the time we get into the middle of next week. Valleys are on top. IE forecast is down below. Some patchy fog for tomorrow morning. As the marine layer starts to thin, I think it might be gone by Friday. Definitely by Saturday, temperatures will warm into the upper 80s and the low 90s heading into next week. Here's how it looks. The high desert on top, low desert forecast down below, upper 80s to low 90s for the next couple of days. Will keep warming up just shy of 100 by the time we get into Wednesday. And for the area mountains, we're looking at the mid-70s for tomorrow, but the warming trend will continue all the way into next week, eventually back into the low 80s.